For fans, few experiences can rival the thrill or anxiety of discovering that their beloved book, comic, or video game is being transformed into a movie. Star Wars has successfully evolved from a trilogy of movies into an even bigger universe complete with video games, comic books, and even theme parks. Marvel has created vast worlds that honor its legacy outside of comic books and continue captivating audiences all over the world. The Lord of the Rings has inspired a new TV series, video games, comic books, and more. This showcases how the films we adore, the books we hold dear, and the games we love all intertwine to create a lasting impact, not just on us, but with the people we choose to share our fandoms with. The Lord of the Rings had J.R.R. Tolkien dedicating his life to creating adventures in Middle-earth. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby led the way by writing and illustrating some of the most beloved stories within the Marvel Universe. George Lucas, he's taken us to a galaxy far, far away. Adding to this list of legends is renowned video game creator Hideo Kojima, the creative mind behind the Metal Gear video game series, a saga that spans over 4 different decades starting in 1988 and selling well over 60 million copies. When Kojima announced in 2006 there's going to be a Metal Gear Solid movie, fans were both thrilled and anxious about that news. Many people might say that video game adaptations haven't shared the same successes as their counterparts, such as books or comics, and they might be right. However, we could also add that no video game adaptation has a creative mind behind it, such as Hideo Kojima. And you'd also be right. Hello everyone, my name is E-Man, and this is E-Man's World of Geek. If this is your first time to the channel, thank you very much for visiting. Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell to get notified anytime I drop any new videos like this. Let me set the scene. It's 2006. The now defunct E3 was the biggest and most important video game convention of its time. Gamers and industry professionals flocked to the Los Angeles Convention Center to be the first to hear the gaming industry announce their new projects. Some even hope for a spectacular announcement from their favorite developers so that they can share their inside information on their blogs or Friendster accounts. Well, that year, Hideo Kojima revealed to the world that his 1998 masterpiece, Metal Gear Solid, was to be adapted into a movie. Now, this is where fans of the video game series are split. You can almost hear the collective cheers and jeers from the Metal Gear Solid community. Now, to the main question and the reason for this video. For anyone who has experienced the series by 2006, should the highly decorated but extremely complex story of the Metal Gear Solid series be made into a movie? I'll be exploring the potential successes and challenges of adopting this iconic video game into something watchable on the screen. Now I'm going to attempt to give you a brief synopsis of the convoluted storyline that Hideo Kojima so brilliantly came up with, game by game, starting with the original Metal Gear to PlayStation 4's Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Now, I'll do my absolute best to keep this as spoiler-free as possible in case this project does come to a screen near you, but I can't promise not to slip an accidental plot point or two in this video. So, let's just say spoiler-ish free overview of the video game series. Now, gamers note, for the gamers who have played this game, I just want you to know that I'm going to be naming the game's protagonist to Solid Snake and refer to him as Snake from here on out, unless otherwise needed for the synopsis. And I'm hoping not to give away any of the plot points. Okay, stick with me. There's a reason why I'm going over the franchise instead of just one game. Okay, ready? Let's go. First released in 1988 and 1990, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, we follow a highly trained but still green behind the ears series protagonist Solid Snake, a highly skilled operative as he infiltrates a secret military fortress to destroy the nuclear-armed walking tank Metal Gear, developed by a rogue military unit led by the enigmatic Big Boss. These events set the stage for the ideological conflict between Solid Snake and Big Boss that drives much of the series. Released on the PlayStation in 1998, Metal Gear Solid is the first game in the Metal Gear Solid series. Solid Snake is brought out of retirement to stop a group of terrorists known as Foxhound who have taken over a nuclear disposal facility. The game ends with a dramatic confrontation revealing a complex cloning project, L'Enfant Terrible, that created Solid Snake and others led by the US government. Released on the PlayStation 2 in 2001, Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty introduces us to a new character, Raiden, who takes over as series protagonist from Solid Snake. Raiden infiltrates the Big Shell, an offshore cleanup facility, to rescue the US president, only to uncover a plot involving a new Metal Gear called Arsenal Gear, and introducing us to the Patriots, a shadowy group controlling the US from behind the scenes. The game explores themes of information control and identity, leaving players with more questions than answers about the nature of the Patriots and their influence on the world. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater was released on the PlayStation 2 in 2004 and set in 1964 during the Cold War. This game is a prequel and follows Snake as he undertakes a mission to rescue a Soviet scientist and eliminate his former mentor, who was apparently defected to the Soviet Union. The game delves into Snake's origin story, exploring his tragic relationship with his mentor and how her death profoundly affects him, leading to his eventual transformation into a global threat in later games. Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots was released in 2008 on the PlayStation 3 and brings the story of Solid Snake to a close. Now aging rapidly due to his clone genetics, Snake is on a final mission to stop the game's antagonists from taking control of the Patriots' AI systems and the global military network. The game ties up many loose ends, revealing the true nature of the Patriots, the fate of Big Boss, and the ultimate destiny of Solid Snake. A direct sequel to Snake Eater and released on the PlayStation Portable in 2010, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker follows Snake as he establishes his mercenary group in Central America. The story revolves around the development of a new Metal Gear model, Peace Walker. The game deepens the lore around Snake and his vision for an army without borders. The final games in the series, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes and Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, are two parts of the same story. The game explores themes of revenge, identity, and the nature of violence. It also reveals how the game's protagonist's ideology evolves, ultimately setting the stage for his future role as the franchise antagonist in the original Metal Gear games. This is the most bare-bones way of explaining the video game series without giving away too many plot points in case this project does find its way to a screen near you. As you can see, playing the series in order of game release can be confusing if you focus on the timeline. Chronologically, the very first game in the series came out in 2004, with the original game being released in 1988, but the final game being released in 2008. So if you focus on the timeline, it will get confusing. Now that I've given you a brief lesson on the franchise, allow me to rephrase the question I'm here to answer. Now that you've had a taste at how complicated the storyline of this highly acclaimed video game series is, could Metal Gear Solid be contained to only a 2-hour movie? My answer? No. For longtime fans, an adaptation could bring back cherished elements from the game, such as memorable characters we fell in love with, the incredible plot points that carry the series' narrative, the boss fights, and of course, watching our fearless protagonist fight an atomic bomb-carrying walking tank to prevent an all-out nuclear war. So how should Hideo Kojima's masterpiece get adapted to a new medium for the public to enjoy while keeping the attention of longtime fans? Easy. A TV series. Okay, let's pro-con what a movie could look like for newcomers to the Metal Gear series. Pro. A movie adaptation of Metal Gear Solid offers an unparalleled opportunity to enhance the visual and audio experience, something that could truly set it apart from any other medium. At one time, Academy Award-winning actor Oscar Isaac was pinned to be the movie's protagonist. Hideo Kojima has a working relationship with the 3-time Academy Award-winning director Guillermo del Toro, whose visionary and storytelling credits would make him a perfect fit to direct a story filled with supernatural characters. With such a team, the cinematic action possibilities are immense. A film could faithfully capture the essence of the game, recreating iconic moments and showcasing what special effects can do to deliver an actual walking Metal Gear. Imagine the awe-inspiring sight of a 30-foot nuclear-armed walking tank chasing and clashing with its human-sized foe, brought to life on the big screen. Ultimately, a Metal Gear Solid movie could offer a visually stunning and emotionally charged experience that captures the heart of the franchise. With the right team, the film has the potential to become a landmark in video game adaptations, bringing the iconic story of Solid Snake to life in a way that only a big screen can. Con. While the idea of a Metal Gear Solid movie does sound exciting, there are several reasons why this might not be the best way to tell a story of Solid Snake. A movie with its limited runtime poses significant challenges to capturing the rich storylines and deep character development that the games are known for. One of the primary concerns is the restricted runtime of a movie, which could hinder the exploration of Metal Gear Solid's intricate plot. The games are known for their complex narrative, full of twists and turns that keep players engaged and invested in the story. Trying to condense this into a 2-hour film risks losing much of the nuance that makes the story so compelling. Additionally, the limited screen time in a movie format means that many mid-level yet very important characters may not get the attention they deserve. These characters are crucial in helping Solid Snake on his mission and in uncovering the deeper meaning behind who he is and what his true purpose might be. Without the proper development, these characters could end up as mere footnotes, diminishing the overall impact of the story. Balancing these elements is no easy task, and the risks of a poorly executed script or direction are high. Hideo Kojima himself has expressed concerns about adapting the game into a film, suggesting that it would complicate the already intricate storyline further. In the end, while a Metal Gear Solid movie could offer some exciting visuals and intense action, it may not be the best format to fully explore the rich, complex story of Solid Snake. The depth of the narrative, the development of key characters, and the intricate plot points that make Metal Gear Solid so special might be better served in a format that allows for more time and space, such as a TV series. This would ensure that the story is told in a way that respects the source material and satisfies both longtime fans and newcomers alike. For me, the cons outweigh the pros when it comes to bringing Metal Gear Solid to a movie screen. Yes, it may be able to reach a broader audience, but some major sacrifices would need to be made to bring Snake to life. This is why I believe going the route of a TV adaptation makes more sense. With the success of video game adaptations like Fallout and The Last of Us, now is the perfect time to bring Hideo Kojima's masterpiece to the small screen, introducing a new generation of fans to its fascinating world. A TV series offers the unique advantage of exploring the stories of iconic characters like Liquid Snake, the Boss, and Revolver Ocelot in a way that a single movie simply can't. The episodic nature of a TV series allows for deeper character development, suspenseful cliffhangers, and a gradual unveiling of the plot, much like the games themselves. This format could provide the space needed to truly do justice to Kojima's storytelling, addressing any plot holes and offering a more faithful adaptation. Kojima himself has expressed concerns about the constraints of a movie format, fearing that it wouldn't allow the depth his story deserves. In my opinion, a TV series is the ideal way to adapt Metal Gear Solid, offering an intricate journey that mirrors the depth and suspense of the video games. This approach would ensure that the world of Metal Gear Solid is faithfully brought to life, engaging both new fans and seasoned veterans of the game alike. Thank you so much for watching this all the way until the end. If this is your first time visiting my channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell to get notified anytime I drop videos like this. And until the next time, you guys, peace.